Hello Big Band.
Hey Big Band! Nice to see you all.
For those of you that don't know me, I'm Jamie. You won't see me around the band this year because I'm on a placement year, but along with Ruth, I would like to be your tour sec next year.
So the reason you might not know who I am is because I'm on my year abroad in northeast France, which is actually really near Luxembourg, where you're going for your tour this year.
In terms of experience I have for this role, last year I was treasurer of Big Band, so this involved being heavily involved in organising and running tour, so being part of the budgeting and planning phases, dealing with people inside the guild as well as external companies, such as our coach company. So whilst out on tour, I was responsible for the money, and this involved last-minute organisation. After a little bit of miscommunication, almost left us out of pocket. So I've learned lessons about how better to run a tour from my experience doing it before. And spending a year in committee means that I've done my fair share of get-ins and get-outs, and I'm well aware of the responsibilities and the logistics of being part of a big band committee.
So I was the vice president. Last year was fantastic. I had such an amazing time working with the rest of the committee. Being vice president was really great because of power. I still had a big say in what was going on, and I really enjoyed being able to work with Dom and everyone else.
While on my job this year on placement, I've gained experience of negotiating with people over the phone to get things done, so this will be useful when trying to book a coach, for example. And I worked the sort of tight deadlines that are more than likely to crop up when organising a tour for a group of people of this size.
Being on my year abroad, I think it's actually a real advantage for being tour sec because I'm learning a lot about Europe and about travelling around Europe and the best places to go in terms of the music scene, and also exciting places to visit, places that I think you would like.
Ruth and I will make a great team. We worked closely together last year when both on committee for events, and this included while on tour, such as when we went out to sort travel so we could actually reach our gig.
I think me and Jamie would work really well together because clearly we've worked together before, we had a great time, we're good friends as well. I think I'm quite excitable and ambitious, and I want to take Big Band to lots of exciting places, and I also have a good knowledge of Europe, whereas Jamie is more realistic. He knows lots more about finances, he can actually make things happen.
To preempt one of the questions that I know we're going to get from Dom, what other commitments do I have? Alongside having to do a final year of my degree, I'm also going to be concert band treasurer. I don't believe that this will lead me to devoting less time to this role than it needs. Not only in second year was I on 2 committees, my organisation and efficiency have improved immensely while in the world of work this year, and I'm well aware of the time demands that the concert band treasurer role is going to have, having done it for Big Band last year.
I think it's really important in terms of tour to be ambitious, at least at the beginning, and that's how we got to go to Montreux last summer. I really pushed for it with the rest of the committee, and it paid off because we got to go, and thanks to the hard work and dedication of the whole committee, it was a really fantastic tour, and so we'd like to make next year's just as good.
Ideas for tour? I'd always prefer to organise a musical tour, and of course we'll be open to any suggestions from the band, but I'm very keen that we try and go to a festival again, because I think in Montreux that was a wonderful experience. Definitely one of the best things I've done while I've been at uni.
Copenhagen, because it's a really interesting city and it has a massive jazz festival, one of the biggest in Europe. Germany, so there are lots of great places to visit and to play in Germany. Obviously there's Berlin, which is exciting capital city and has lots going on, but there's also other jazz festivals such as the Palatia Jazz Festival, and that's one of the biggest jazz festivals in Europe as well. South of France, because it's gorgeous and it also has a lot going on, so places like Montpellier on the very south coast and Toulouse in the southwest, they're actually really lively in terms of music and would be really exciting to take you guys there.
So I can't make it to the AGM. Please feel free to get in touch beforehand and ask any questions you have. I'd love to be your tour sec. Big Band Tour is one of the best things I've done since I've been at uni.
I would be really dedicated to making this a great tour for everybody. big band is my favourite thing about Exeter. I hope you vote for us, because I'd love to work with you guys.
And yeah, please vote Jamie and Ruth for your tour set.